catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal is the one to stir up gifts and save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey, come on.
Well, good evening. Welcome to Story Time. It's that time again, y'all. It's April 23rd. And I know you just said, what's happening? Well, we have the culture of the unspoken word with yours truly, Shout Crystal and Lanai Monroe. So when I move this flyer, you're going to see our faces and you're going to know who your hostess of the mostest are for tonight. And we will be here front and center for you. So get ready, because we are ready to bring you yet another great night of poetry and unspoken word. Lanai, are you ready?
I am ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Hello.
I want to say kudos to you. You are ready. You got it going on. You are all set. And yes. I'm so excited. I want to tell you, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you and the progression that I have seen since I have met you, with your passion for poetry, spoken word, and the creatives. And I see you blossoming. Keep doing what you're doing. And you are doing amazing things. How are you this evening?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. And thank you. I appreciate that love. I received that love. Thank you. Thank you for seeing me, and seeing how the progress. A lot of people don't get to see it, so
Man,
they just see
help.
the ending point.
Yes, I can't help it. And I would like the people to understand. I mean, a lot of people know about me and story time and why I do what I do. And I'm going to give them a couple of housekeeping rules. But after I do that, I would love for you to just tell them why you do what you do. But first, I am going to let people know a little bit about who you collaborated with so they'll know what this is all about. So, guys, this is story time. My name is Crystal. I am the host of Storytime with Shout Crystal. And we have a show here that we do, and this show runs on Wednesdays and Sundays from 8 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. And what is it? It's about letting you know that your story matters. That's all it is. It's just about you and your story. It's a place where you can feel good about sharing your life experiences, the hurdles that you've gone through, and everything, and not be looked at and feel shame, And the great thing about what has happened with Lanai and I is Lanai is a person who is has the art and the gift of spoken word. And what they do, in my opinion, is they take life and they write about it, they express it, and they help other people who are spectators to really, really think about some things that they have been through. So that's why I felt like this was really, really kind of cool. It was a cool collaboration. And I met her on Instagram. So I got to tell you, people, since we have evolved to an internet era and there's so much going on, you can connect with some amazing people on the internet. If you are doing it strategically, it really does happen. And I met this young lady, and I'm going to let her talk about who she is and where she's from and why she does what she does. And then we're going to tell you about what we have in store. So, Lanai, tell the people, who is Lanai Monroe, the herbal butterfly?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna bring tears. I'm gonna bring just napkins next time you give me these introductions. But Lanai Monroe is a person just like everybody else that's trying to find their way. I'm a poet. I'm a mom. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a person that fails. I'm a person that succeeds. I'm a person that tries. I'm a person that keeps trying. I'm a person. We're all reflections of each other. So I'm just me being a poet, exploring life, enjoying life, and also connecting with others to help people as I go by, live, laugh, love, and heal. That's the four things that I go by, and you have to repeat, repeat. That's also one of my brands as well too. And that's all I want to do is just make sure, and I live that purpose, as much as I can to live through poetry, speak my truth, connect with people, have them understand that don't be afraid to feel, don't be afraid to talk, don't be afraid to be you. We're gonna have ups, we're gonna have downs, but we're gonna keep going. But I say all that to say is I'm a poet. I'm Lanai Monroe, and thank you.
Wow. She said live. Did you say live, laugh, love? What was the four L's?
Live, laugh, love, and heal, and then dot 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 repeat.
Wow. Live, laugh, love, and heal. And then repeat. Now I love that. The healing is what I think takes place with a lot of poets. The healing is what I hear in a lot of ways that people express themselves. Do you agree with that? Is that what happens? Is that how you think poets are created as they go through a healing process?
Yes, ma'am. Poetry is not only the it's the language, it's the method, it's the look, it's the feel of everything you go through when you go through those things. When you live, you can write poetry. When you laugh, you write poetry. When you love, you write poetry. When you're healing and you're cracking from the world and shedding those layers, you write poetry. So with all that, it covers so much, and it just helps people categorize basically, I guess, different ways to start their path. If you want to start by just figuring out how to live, start with that. If you want to figure out how to laugh again, if you want to figure out how to love again, they're all check-in points that you can start to get to that healing point, and then just keep repeating it over and over again to fulfill your journey.
Wow, that's amazing. And I appreciate that. So I want to just let you know, if you just got here, we would like to ask you to do a couple of things for us. One of the first things we want to do, and we see some people in here. I see the intellectual soapbox. I see Just Star in here. I see Slow Mo the poet. I see y'all coming in. Keep checking in. Now, while y'all checking in, I want you to do me a favor. I want y'all to do me a favor. Go ahead and share this with about 5 friends. Each of you share it with 5 people. Go ahead, because you already know what's going to happen. Because Just
Mhm.
Slow Mo, y'all been here, so y'all have contributed to this, so y'all already know what's going to take place, right? So go ahead and share it out, please. Share it out, please. We would appreciate the love if you do that, okay? And one of the other things we want to ask y'all to do, which is not hard, is to simply like, we said share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so subscribe to the channel, but comment and engage, because we want the people here to feel the love, the excitement, the affirmation when they are sharing. Because sometimes it's a little scary. It's a little scary sometimes, isn't it, Lene, when people have to do this, right? So I
It
think
is.
it's good. So I have a question for you, and I love asking this question, because I always ask this in the beginning, and that is, what you got up your sleeve tonight, girl? Because when you be doing this, you be having some stuff up your sleeve. And I have to say, you have a heck of a way of combining the guests. And I see our guests, I see them, they sitting backstage. I see, is it Malaysia? Is that how you say her name?
That's Miss Melissa, the
Melissa.
exclusive.
Okay, Melissa. Let me see your face, because the camera's off. So let me see your face so I know you good. Make sure you are in a horizontal place. I see the love. Thank you so much. I see Divine Styles in the building. I'm going to forgive him because he's from the Bronx, but I'm going to let that slide, because I'm a New Yorker. But oh God, my ex is from the Bronx, so I need I say anything else, right? Okay, then I see Buddha is in the building. So tell me, how did you come up with these three? Because you always seem to package it just right.
So, oh my goodness, every time I'm spirit led with most things that I try to do. So whenever I after we do our show, I'll sit back and I'm like, okay, which poet will come to the next show? And there's times where literally the poet will pop up on my screen. I'm like, yes, spirit, you're right. I would love to have this person. And then I try to think about how it would just blend from there. Um, but literally, it's off of just whatever spirit tells me. It's off vibes.
Wow, that's amazing. So I want to give y'all a little sneak peek of what she did, because like I said, she always be up to something. So take a look right quick of what we got going on. Sit back, take a few minutes, get you a cup of something to drink. I have my cup here, and soon we're gonna have some cups for you. But I got my story time mug. So go get you a mug, go get you something, and check this out so you can prepare yourself for what is to come. All right, one moment. So just to give you a little sneak peek about these three people. So Lene, what we're going to do is I know you're going to want to introduce them so we can see them and make sure that they get a chance to come up on screen and say hello, and then we'll let you explain to everybody what we have. But first, let me just tell you, let me just already some people already talking in here. Intellectual Soapbox says salute to Lanai Monroe. All right. And Just Star is sending you loves and she's sending hearts. You got Terrence Thomas in the building. Terrence Thomas said simple life is here. All right. And Just Star said big up, gang, gang. You know, Just Star, it's so good to see you. Intellectual Soapbox says, okay, family, sharing in my business chat, the story time, Michelle Crystal. Okay, okay, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing. All right. And what else we got? We got a couple more people. Slow Mo says hi, you know. And Just I wanted you to know she's here. So as y'all keep coming in, we will come back to you. Continue to do that. And Lene, who you want to bring to the stage first?
So peace and blessings to everybody in the chat. Much love. I love you all. Love you all. Love you all. Thank y'all for coming by. Share, share, share. So we are going to start this introduction of lovely, divine, intellectual, smart, just oozing of poetry for National Poetry Month. We're going to start with the one, the only, Miss Melissa, the exclusive.
All right, Melissa. Well, hello, Melissa. I need you to turn your camera for me, baby girl. Rotate your camera, get it horizontal for me. We're gonna come back to you. Yeah, rotate, rotate, rotate. We'll come back to you, okay? All right, who you got next?
All right. So next we got the Divine Styles.
All right, all right, all right. There's Divine Styles. How you doing, Mr. Divine? Again, I'm gonna forgive you.
Very
I'm
good, very good. Peace and love. And I'm from the West Coast. I'm from East Oakland, California. I just live in the Bronx.
Okay. Well, do me a favor. Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit so your head won't be chopped up. There you go. There you go. There you go. And good, good, good. You ready for me? Give me thumbs up if you're ready for me, Melissa. So I know, and I'll bring you back. All right, all right, all right. And so tell the people a little bit about who you are, Divine, and you're from the West Coast. Tell us a little bit about Divine and why you do poetry.
Oh, me. My name is The Divine Styles. My pen name is Dante Pelayo. I'm the host of the virtual open mic called the Original Poets Open Air Open Mic, which is a virtual open mic space that I hold every Sunday on Instagram Live. We are now in season 6 of the open mic. So I started doing it in 2017, and it was a grassroots open mic that I used to do in my neighborhood in Oak Park in Sacramento, California. Currently, like after the pandemic, my mother moved to Mississippi, and when my mother moved to Mississippi, I was out there taking care of her, and I decided to change the Oak Park, which in hashtag Top which you see there's a hashtag. I've always used that hashtag since 2017 to the Original Poets. So now it's called the Original Poets Open Air Open Mic, and that's how I met everybody virtually. I met so many dope poets virtually ever since I started doing the open mic virtually. Yes, it's just been a beautiful journey, and I'm continuing to meet people that are just in alignment of that I meet every day throughout this whole poetry community in New York City. Now I'm currently in New York City. I just overcome homelessness. I was in a shelter, so currently they just placed me in the Bronx. So that's what I'm saying. My goal was to get in Harlem because I'm a book dealer in Harlem. I'm a vendor on 125th Street. So
Okay.
my goal, yeah, I get the literature out to all the people. Us book vendors, we're a dying breed. We're not many of us left. I know back in the day when you was out in Harlem, you probably saw book dealers all in up and down 125th Street. So now we're like rare breeds right now. So I'm just trying to hold steady for all the book dealers on the block. And with me doing the bookstore on Harlem, I'm able to provide funds to keep doing the open mic that I do virtually.
Well,
Yeah. So
congratulations on
yeah.
that. Congratulations. 2017, that's a long time. So you've got some longevity. You are sustaining it. That's amazing, isn't it, Lene? That's amazing. Since
Very amazing. And he's
2017.
doing it. He is doing it.
Wow. Okay. I see you, Melissa. Let's bring you up here. How you doing, young lady?
All is well. All is well. How are you? Good
I'm
evening.
doing amazing. So tell us a little bit about who is Melissa and the exclusive, where you from, and when you started doing poetry, and a little bit about your story.
Well, my name is Melissa the Exclusive. Number one, I'm super excited and stoked and lit to be here. Lene, you know I love you. Security, you know I love you too. And everybody that came and Miss Shout Crystal, thank you. I honor you. So I'm originally from the DMV. I currently live in Pennsylvania. I've been blessed to live across a couple of different states, all the way down to Texas. I currently also co host several different podcasts, Penning New Paths, which is a part of the Ripest Poetry family with Artie Fox.
Something happened, and she definitely went somewhere, but we're gonna bring her back. There you go. There you go. We
Oh,
know
there
how
I
to
am.
end it.
I'm sorry. That
That's
was my
okay.
mama, y'all. That was my mama.
Oh yeah, yeah. Put
Shout
on your
out to
do
my
not
mama.
disturb. Put on your do not disturb,
Yeah,
please.
it's actually on. She just called me twice and it sent her through for emergencies. Shout out to moms. But
Yes.
anyway, so I also help co-host a podcast called Great Lyrics.
Well, mom is trying to reach you. We're gonna bring you back. We're gonna bring you back. Lene, who you got next? We're gonna bring her back for a moment, let her deal with mom, because mom is trying to get her attention. And you know what?
And
I'm a
that's
mother,
important.
so I love the fact that she has her phone set up that way that if mom calls twice, it's coming, it's bypassing. You heard her say she had do not
Yes,
disturb at
ma'am.
on. So that's a beautiful thing. Now, Divine, I want you to come back some. I need you to sit back some. So yeah, I want you to get comfortable because I don't want your hair cut off through the night. We want to see all of that. So okay, Lene, tell us about the next guest you got coming up here.
All right. So the next guest, last but not least, definitely not least, we had Buddha Desmond.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Buddha, thank you so much for coming. He was on set early, ready. Man, he was here. He was front and center. And Mr. Buddha, same question to you. Tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, and how you how long you've been doing poetry and why you got started, sir.
Sure, sure. First off, thank you so much for the opportunity. Happy to be here. Looking forward to the show tonight. I was born in Washington, D.C., proper, but grew up in PG County, Maryland, and currently live in Northern Virginia. I started writing poetry when I was 12 years old. Um, but started writing much younger than that, probably about 7 or 8 years old, doing short stories, and then around 10 started writing song lyrics. But it was hearing the poetry in Poetic Justice, John Singleton's film, Maya Angelou's poetry, which was featured in it, that inspired me to start writing. And I was so moved by her work that I was like, even if I can just have a sliver of the impact that I felt from her words in this film, that's something that I know that I need to do. And I've been doing it ever since. I've put out about 6 poetry projects. My most recent poetry project came out in 2024 in March, on the 7th of March, actually, and it's entitled Coming Up from the Downside, Finding Joy in Our Song. And I'm also a artist, a singer, health and wellness advocate, and a user experience professional by day.
Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So that is truly amazing. So, Lene, I'm gonna bring you ready, Melissa. I want to give you time to work with mom. We want to make sure that you got time. All right, all right, all right, y'all. So there she is. So let me ask you this, Lene. I want you to explain to the people what this is tonight, how this is gonna go, so they can brace themselves and get ready, get ready, get ready.
Well, so we going, let's do this because I think Miss Melissa got cut off a little bit. Were you done letting the people know who you was? Because we know moms was calling. We knew we had to be on pause. So let us know if you done. Because we want to make sure everybody gets their shine tonight. It's about y'all. Y'all have to understand these three poets are going to give y'all. Do y'all hear already the credentials that come with these poets? So yeah, they did not come to play. They're about to serenade you with truth, give you life. They're about to give you everything that you've asked for and then some. So really make sure you are liking, comment, sharing. You follow everybody when they let you know their Instagram or whatever social media handles. You let them out, let them know as well too. If they had you a moment to where you're just like, You know what? That's me. If they made you, if they made you clap, if they made you stomp, let them know. It takes a lot to pour out these feelings sometimes. So let them know. And I say all that to say, let them know your truth, Miss Melissa. If you ain't done, let them know. Go ahead. Showtime.
All right. And I appreciate you for doing what you do, because you not only do this with me, but you do this in the DMV area, right? You do a live show and everything. So we're going to take a break later and let you talk about that. After we do the first set, we'll let you go into that and really let people know. So tell us a little bit about what the people can expect, and then tell them who you want to go first.
So you're going to expect poetry, you're going to expect truth, you're going to expect vulnerability, and you're going to expect transparency. And we also expect for everybody to show respect throughout this whole process as well too. We respect everybody's perspectives, minds, mentalities, beliefs, and we want to keep that going through every show that we produce every time. So that first and foremost. But first and foremost, we're going to bring up the one, the only, Buddha Desmond. Come on up first. Come
Boy,
on up.
okay. All right, Buddha. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get
All right. This first piece that I have is entitled Ghosts, Ghostbusting History, Visible Invisible Lives, Freedom is Ours. Covered in the blood, blessed, praised, adored with oohs and ahs for what some might call our supernatural powers and abilities. Yet, beneath the adoration, we're deemed disembodied souls, ghosts, immaculate for show and tell, for milking and misappropriation, for capital interests and bottom lines, yet demonic and sacrilegious when we demand the dignity and respect that all beings created by God deserve to receive. Dispirited, ever ghostly, most invisible, we rise up and they ghost bust to exterminate that which they don't want to see, to disassociate from that which they can't bear to concede. Ghost busting is their band aid, their ego stroker, their power sustainer. As we know, without proper healing, sores and pain remain. And as we know, you can act like something isn't there all you want, but there comes a time when we can ignore it no more. History wasn't meant to be comfortable. There were atrocities and inhumanities from sea to shining sea that we can't ignore, some still happening to this day. And while some will proclaim, oh, it wasn't all that bad, we know it wasn't all good either. In the wrong hands, history is rewritten to block out the true history, her story, and their story that binds us. These hands set out to make our visible lives invisible. These hands ghostbust nonfiction, turning it into the best-selling fiction that has so many pimp-slapped, hoodwinked, and misled today. These hands dare anyone to speak out and criticize their recrafting of history, for punishment is swift, shameful, and at times lethal. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Excuse me, Father, they know exactly what they're doing. There's a reason why ghosts and spirits roam: to right wrongs, to vindicate, to fight for justice, and they will not rest until their mission is fulfilled. For every uprising, every protest, every rally, every boycott, every march, every sit in, every strike, every campaign, every cultural, political, and legal battle, every blackout, we will not rest until our lives are no longer invisible. Freedom is ours for the taking, and our freedom, oh, our freedom, we're taking it. Poem.
Wow, wow. What you say about that, Lene?
What? That's how you open up. That's how you open up. Oh my gosh. We rise and they ghost bust. The way you blended all that together and told the story and how you tell the story. I was so in tune. Like it's, and then the laugh at the end, the haha. Yeah, that was everything.
Thank
Everything and then some. Oh my, that's how you open up.
What you say to that, Melissa?
I thought that was great. I love depth. I love substance, and that was depth and substance on an intellectual level. Perfect combo. I'm excited already.
Okay, Divine.
Powerful, powerful, powerful words. Powerful words from a new revolutionary in the house. I love it. Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you.
Okay, okay, okay. And so now you know what to get ready for, guys. Oh, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. That was amazing. That was my first experience with you, and it lets me know that you're deep and that you think and your heart is in what you do. So that's amazing. That's good. Who you gonna follow that with, Lene?
Alrighty. So we're gonna go next with Miss Melissa, the exclusive. Yes, yes,
All right, Melissa, the floor is yours.
What's good? Okay, so this piece is actually called Momentum. There are moments in my life when my mind goes into heavy overdrive. You see, the clock don't even stop to rewind, and at the same time, I'm trying not to get left behind. Once I learned to map out all those curves, it's all tomatoes, tomatoes, as long as I can make sure to keep catching up. My bad. You see, I'm very passionate about what and who I believe in. I think I'm still grieving having to die to myself out of belief in that there was something greater than myself. And I even threw arms at the bloody feet and palms of the same type of misdirection. Now I just chuck up my deuces to the wind. I think I'll go find God for myself within. But within the time that it takes to realize that you've made mistake after mistake, so you're trying to give back while people just take and they take until you then realize that you're no longer the former or the latter part of self. You're just the ladder that props up next to the boat and you just keep swimming, at least your way to the escape. One thing I've learned is that it gets the loneliest when you're trying to include other people. That's why I be telling you that my shoes be having issues. They've been feeling too big from the jump. So no matter how much I stuff them with sorrow soak filled tissues, it never keeps my throat, my toes, or my fists from balling up in the same way. But like I said, my mind goes into heavy overtime. The clock don't never stop to rewind. And at the same time, I'm trying not to get left behind. Now I'm trying to learn how to map out those curves, which is all tomatoes and tomatoes, as long as you make sure you're catching up. Exclusive rights. Poem.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, okay. I'm gonna tell you what stuck out to me. Oh my God, Lene. The line that really caught me, and you see Lene is feeling it all the way. But the line. Well, no, I'm gonna let you go because I feel your energy. What you got to say, Lene? What you have to say? Go ahead, talk to us, Lene. What you saying? What you saying? I know you felt that. What you feeling?
Sorry, there might be a lag in my phone because it does a whole rack of stuff. But that right there, y'all are coming tonight. Y'all literally coming hard with these bars. Like this is that right there. There were so many lines. So many lines. The clock never stops to rewind. I think I'll find God for myself.
Mm.
Ladder to the boat, the way you did that right there. That right there. I was over here clapping like I was in church. First of all. And then the keeps, we just keep swimming. And then this needs to be on a shirt. Let it be known now. Let it be known now. This needs to be on a shirt where you said shoes. My shoes be having issues.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Divine, I see you over there. What caught your attention?
That part that you said, my shoes be having issues. I'm telling you, yo, it's a poem of resilience, and I love that. I love poems that just lift you up and just let you know who you are and everything. So yeah, I love that piece. I love it. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. Buddha, Buddha, what you got? What you got, Buddha?
That piece gave me the chills. I definitely felt it. And that part about, finding God for myself, which speaks to the part about how we have to look for things and be like the proponent for our own resilience, for getting through, getting over, growing through things. And the poem in its entirety spoke to that.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes. And the one thing that, that really resonated with me was something that I could relate to, and that's when you said trying to give back while people just take. And that right there, I lost my mind when you said that right there. I was like, woo, that, and everything is so transactional today. I was like, wow, wow, wow. So that was amazing. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Okay, Lene, I know you're going to set them. You're going to set them on us now. What's going on? I know what you're going to tell Divine before he come with it.
Oh, I'm I'm in amazement right now. I'm just so grateful, and thankful, and we just go because we gonna keep going. Y'all don't know there's no breaks to this. It's gonna keep going and going and going. So the next part we bring it up, y'all already see. It's ready. He is about to blow your mind. We got the divine style. Yes.
Just sit back so your head's not cut off and bring it. Come on.
Peace of love. I'm gonna share this piece that I wrote when I was like 19 years old, and I love this piece because this is one of my classic fuck pieces. It's called Visionary Flows, and here it goes. I got these visionary flows. Go flow, talk about my intellect. Find me out when you cross and you intersect. This true knowledge and this strong mind, conditioned to be the best of all time. I often find it parallel to my peers, helping a brother or sister out up in their careers. Metallic consciousness destroys all fears. And on the front lines, warriors shed no tears. So be strong and put your fist up in the air. Keep waving it around like you just don't care. Keep bobbing your head to that hip hop beats. I'm like Nat Turner. You will never defeat me with my visionary flows. Go flow, talk about my intellect. Yo, I'm a Cancer sign. I like to do what I feel. An ounce of emotions in my revolutionary meal. When I walk down the block, I likes to keep it real. And if I'm not doing that, people pull my tail. Yo, put me in check so I can inject true love, one love, real love. That's me. And if you're not feeling me like Total, you can't see. You can't see what I can do to you. If your mind is weak, then I might conquer you with my visionary flows. Go flow, talk about my intellects. You see, the moon pulls, contracts, straight causing the tides. Like the moon, you are the light the sun reflects in your eyes, processing in the brain what you feel and know. So feed it knowledge. Don't ever stop. Always go to the highest level of what you can overcome. Then that bastard oppressor can never call you dumb. I got that visionary flows. Go flow. Talk about my intellect. People, we will soon see the light. Children, the future may come tonight. Women, rise up and stand tall. True men, avoid obstacles that make you trip and fall. We may overcome all this mess that we deal with. Every day it's a trip, and I know we will soon win the fight. Because on a holistic level, everybody gets real rights to be free. To be free as we can be, never blinded by others that cannot see. We are strong as a unit when we come together, but freedom will only ring until we get real clever and understand the true plan, the master plan, God's plan. Erase ignorance and unlearn your colonel lesson plan. Erase ignorance and unlearn your colonel lesson plan. Erase ignorance and unlearn your colonel lesson plan. Two are visionary flows. Go flow. Talk about our intellects.
Wow, 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 wow. OMG. Wow. Wow. All right, I see Lene is spinning. I'm gonna bring her back in just a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on, talk to me, Melissa.
Now that I'm a person who there's so many lines, it just but that was like a spiritual cleansing chant, like a motto. Oh my gosh, the repetitiveness, the um the flow of your cadence. Oh my goodness. It makes me want to like get up and go pick up a sign and like take charge and take over the world. I can appreciate that. That was it for me.
Come on now. What you say, Lene? What you got to say about that right there? The visionary,
Oh
visionary,
my
visionary
gosh.
flow.
First, and pardon if my timing is off because my phone is lagging for some reason, but the visionary, visionary, visionary. What? That was fire. That was fire. The line you said, never blinded by the others that cannot see. My revolutionary meal. Oh my revolutionary meal. You can't see, and then I might conquer you. Oh my gosh. It was just bars after bars, and it was a whole melody too at the same time. Like you was kind of rocking with it, like visionary, visionary, visionary. Like that was
Yeah.
bars upon bars. And every single time Dante always rallies the troops. Every
Woo!
time he rallies the troops.
Come on now. What you got to say, Buddha?
Ditto to what everyone has already said. The thing that comes to mind when I was listening to the poem was Indomitable Spirit. And
Mm.
it also just gave me the feeling of the best of 90s hip hop and R&B, because there was like a groove that went through it that made the message stick out that much more. I loved it.
Wow, wow. He said the best of all. And you know what? You said it right. You said you like to do what you feel and keep it real. And that's exactly what you were doing the whole time. You was keeping it real. I'm going to go to the audience here for a quick minute because they've been writing in here after they heard. So now that all of you have gone, man, man, man. Just Star said proper power. Oh my goodness. Caitlin said visionary. All right. And just she said, Melissa exclusive. You already know, my G. All right. Malay just said love, big love to y'all. You know, they out there. That's right. Show them what you got. Okay. And just said, man, that was hard. So many of them was hard. And she caught a couple of the lyrics. She said, issue with my shoes. You know, so we're going back to some of the ones. And of course, Caitlin said, snap, snap. So listen, man, that was just round one. That was just round one. Okay. The intellectual soapbox said, my goodness, nothing but love, nothing but love. Okay. So many comments. We appreciate y'all for bringing it. We appreciate y'all for bringing it. We want to take a minute for just a station break for just 1 second. We have a station that supports us and helped us to do what we do. And so we do have commercial breaks in here sometime. So it's just a quick commercial break. And then we're going to come back and let you see what Lene is doing, because she's doing big things also. And we want to make sure you see the things that she's doing out there. All right. And so just bear with us, and then to give our artists some time to get it together. And oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Wow. 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 That's all I'm going to say is wow. But let y'all get this commercial break real quick. But man, y'all sit tight, share with some people, tell them they missing it. They missing it, but they can always do a replay. That's the thing about the internet. You can always do a replay. Right quick, a quick commercial break. That was quick, right? So, Lene, I want to do something right quick. I'm going to bring you back. I see you having some stuff going on over there, but I want to give you the opportunity to talk a little bit about what you're doing there in your city. And I know you have something coming up. Talk to us about this right here. What we got going on April 26th.
We are having, I'm sorry, I got two phones here, so I'm listening to the live and responding. So April 26th, y'all, we have a open mic, y'all, And it's none other than T Brown Boogie Down, y'all. She's going to bring the house down. She's going to bring us that culture. She's going to bring that profound voice. I'm telling y'all don't know. If y'all know T Brown's got a very, very unique voice. So yeah, she's going to make you feel it. So yeah, it's going to be April 26th, hosted by me and Slow Mo. It's going to be in Frederick, Maryland. Tickets are $10. You can use the link or you can pay in person as well too. Bring a friend, bring your mama, bring your cousin, just bring somebody and come enjoy some poetry with us and some vibes. So yeah, April 26th, y'all.
Oh, I
DM me.
love it. I love it. $10, just $10. Come on out and enjoy yourself. And you know what, y'all? Since this collaboration has taken place, we got some good news for you. You can even come and get with us in Raleigh. We're getting together in Raleigh, y'all. We got something coming up in Raleigh next month, May 17th. Lanai is coming. So all these are like meet and greet opportunities too. So May 17th, make your way to Raleigh, North Carolina. And she and I will come together and we have another local there. And we want to see you in the building. Once again, it's only $10. All right. So the phone number is on the flyer. If you're interested, the phone number is on the flyer. So let us know and come on out. And if you want us to come to a city near you, let us know that too. Okay. So that's what we have. So Lanai, man, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoo, wow. That first round. Wow.
And there was another line too. I thought about it afterwards. The way Buddha emphasized on these hands. Oh my gosh. Like, yes. Oh, that first round was epic.
Yes. And I've seen some more comments coming through here. Let's see if we acknowledge them before we get started. I don't want to leave anybody out. They are engaging in the comments. So we want to say, oh yeah. All right. Oh, so you just met somebody this Friday. Did she meet you, Melissa? Or she met you? Who she just met? Somebody this Friday. So that's good. Oh, somebody, I guess, that y'all mentioned. She said she just met. Okay, good. All right. So with that being said, Lanai, round two. What can we expect with round two? Oh my goodness. Goodness.
You can expect that poetic blessing coming to your ears in round two, my guys and girls. All right. And yeah, and all the in-betweens. You're going to expect poetry. That's what you expect. You, like I said, each round is truth, each round is vulnerability, each round is just art, it's just everything. It's poetry, and it's National Poetry Month. Have you written a poem today? When's the last time you wrote a poem? When's the last time you wrote how you felt? When's the last time you expressed yourself? I think you should do that. So take this moment, absorb the energy, absorb the truth, absorb the naturalness,
Yes.
absorb the techniques, and let that basically flow through you tonight.
Let me ask
So I
something
say
on
all
that
that to
note.
say we're gonna bring up
Well, wait.
divine
Don't do that yet. Because on that note, I want to ask this question. Each one of you tell me, first poem, how old was you? Where was you? And what was the poem? How about you, Buddha?
First poem that I wrote.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. First poem I wrote was when I was 12. I can't remember what the poem was because I was writing so much. I can't remember what it was. It might have been a poem about my father or the lack of a relationship that I had with him. I wrote a few about him over time, so I think it might have been that.
Wow.
In dealing
And
with the abandonment and the feelings of rejection and the trauma that's associated with wishing that somebody was there that you really don't know and they don't know you, but you still have to try to get through
oh
it.
wow, that's good. That's good. How about you, Divine? First poem, how old was you? And what
I
was it
think
about?
I was probably 7 years old, probably to my sweetheart in elementary school. A little love poem. Then I just
Oh,
yeah, that's probably my
wow.
first. I can't remember it, but I know I was writing poetry a long time.
Love
So
poem
yeah,
that's 7 years
yeah.
old. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at you. Melissa.
I
How
feel
about you,
like
Melissa?
I feel like I was around somewhere between, it was definitely middle school, like definitely that 12, somewhere in there. And I think mine was like a Valentine's Day poem too. I definitely do.
Wow. Lene, how old was you? Was yours to your grandmother or about your grandmother?
I was 10 years old and I was grieving for my grandmother passing away. So I started writing because I felt like I was a ticking time bomb at that point of trying to find some way to communicate and express my feelings. So I just started writing down. My mom was like, keep doing
Wow.
that. I said, all right, cool.
Wow. And me, I didn't write poems. I mean, when I did, it was just, if it had to be an assignment or something in school to make me write, but I just wasn't a poet, you know. And back then, I thought poems had to rhyme. The interesting thing about now with spoken word and poetry, it doesn't have to rhyme and it's still meaningful and it's still impactful. So that's what I love about it. So that's why I love this. All right, Lene, who you got?
We gonna bring up Divine Styles.
Ooh, fasten the
Oh
seatbelt.
yeah.
Peace, peace, love. Yes. I'm a subway poet in New York City, so I get on trains and I do poetry. So this is one of the poems that I wrote in 2023, called Construction. And here it goes. I am the one that gets on trains, turns poems into change, that house my loves to sleep comfortable in a hotel bedroom with a view overlooking city vistas, that scream New York City ambulance sirens, soft urban white noise as street lights decorate this landscape like twilights in the concrete jungle. I am the one that rumbles in this jungle, rolling in red mud clay against a backdrop of bamboo walls, heavy set black and white fur. I am calm as an orca, but God made me some bear that designers love to call panda. I am the demander of my dreams, and all things made from creation, original patterns, like the uniqueness of Saturn. I have rings around my heart made of seven halos. God planted my soul to be everlasting as my father named me Dante, an Italian gift, known to be comedy in three parts: paradise, purgatorio, and inferno. I carry the vision that divines divinity. I am serenity, a calm water stream in Ghana that can turn mighty as Victorian waterfalls in Ethiopia. I am the eyes wide open in the dark, wings glow bronze, silver, and gold in iridescence and wonder. I am the one who can't hold myself to judge nobody's belief system as long as it keeps them moving forward, as long as it keeps them knowing true love, as long as it keeps them healing over and over, scabbing, scraping, cutting, stitching, building up to break down. This life be roller coaster. Some rides are safe carnival kiddie play, and some rides are Magic Mountain, Six Flags tough. Well, I am King Dakar, accelerating you to fast track your dreams to the top so you can experience all your blessings falling down. I am the trumpet sound in Revelations, warning you of the end that will come forth if you keep all the things that make you comfortable up. Change is inevitable. Level up. And what is not sustainable eventually dies, tears apart, depletes, destroys. But you, but you have the ability to build. So ask yourself, what are you building? What are you
Wow.
building?
Wow.
What are you building? Poem.
Wow. What are you building? Subway poet. Subway poet. How impactful has that been? Being from New York and knowing how you have the break dancers on there, you have the beggars on there, you have the singers. Are you on the trains or are you in the subway or are you like on 34th Street? Where are you?
No, I'm on the trains. I'm on a moving train, so I try to work a whole train car, and I just try to flex whatever poems that are in my notebook. Yeah, I'm always reading from my notebook. I'm more of a reader. One of the only few poems that I got memorized is Visionary Flows, but I'm a reader. I like to read my poems from my books. Yeah, just write daily, and then I test them out on the trains daily when I can.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, okay. Talk to me, Lene. What you think about that one he just shared?
There were so many lines in there, so many lines. Like when you said, first of all, I'm a 90s kid that grew up on Animal Planet, so you bring that kind of knowledge in there. I'm definitely on it. When he said calm as an orca, do you know how strategic an orca is, and how if you know the actual history of an orca and the strategies of what they do to live, that is dope. And then you also said, what was it? Turn poems into change.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That was.
And then said, I'm the one who can't hold myself. Do you know how, and this change is inevitable. Level up, level up. But the I am the one who can't hold myself. Do you know how heavy that is to say that? I'm the one that to watch and to be able to watch other people hold themselves, and then you hold other people, but I'm the one that was chosen to take this stance, this position in my life and in my journey, to not hold myself, but to hold others and to be able to hold space for others. That is just that's poetry, y'all. That's
That's
poetry. That's what I
poetry,
try to
and
tell
that's
y'all. This is poetry.
poetry
Oh,
and spoken word. My goodness, what you say, Melissa, to that?
I wrote down two things that you guys already said about the poems being changed, about the calm of the orca, because I'm kind of a Jack Hanna and them type person too. And oh my God. And then when he was talking about top dreams, being at the top of the dreams, the blessings falling, like that whole spiritual connection. And I'm still just stuck really way back on your introduction and your backstory. So as you're bringing these things forward, just collectively, it's a whole masterpiece, and I'm enjoying it.
Wow, wow, wow. How about you, Buddha? What you
Yeah,
got, Buddha?
it's a wonderful poem. I'm also stuck on the turning poems into change, because it just makes me think of, we're speaking truth to power with what we're creating with our words, and the repetition of the lines. What are you building? What are you building? What are you
Yeah.
building? It's like a chant, and it kind of like, you know going, not being the crescendo, but the opposite of that is you're going out, to try to make you think about what's your purpose, why are
Mm,
you here,
mm,
what's the intention, what's your
mm.
calling. And it's
Wow.
kind of like echoing, if you don't know, you need to figure it out or take some time to think
Ooh,
about it. So
ooh.
that's what it made me think about and what I took away.
Wow. How did that make you feel, Divine? How did that make you feel hearing all that?
It feels so good. I'm not used to hearing feedback because I'm used. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate this space for all the love. Everybody here, I appreciate all y'all. Peace and love.
Yeah, so you so used to
Yeah,
facilitating and doing the having the platform and giving everybody else a place to do what they do and not receiving and then not really understanding how impactful you are. So this is meant to
yes,
happen, Lene. So you see what you did?
I appreciate you.
that's what he did. I'm telling you, that's what he did. I'm a reflection of each and every one of you. So when you succeed, I succeed. When I succeed, you succeed. So that shout out to you. Congratulations to you. I'm glad it was able to flow through me to get to this point, and I'm blessed because I felt it. But that was all you, brother.
Wow. I love it. Who's next?
So we're gonna go back into the rotation, all right? So we're gonna bring up the one, the only Melissa, the exclusive.
Right. Oh, Melissa, we looking forward to this. But listen, before we bring Melissa, are we doing a cipher tonight?
Oh, you know we can't do the show without a cipher. We have to do this tonight. Like I feel like they're preparing every poem is telling you they're prepared for this, so we don't even have to worry.
Okay, okay, all right, let's go, Melissa.
This gonna be the kind of rhyme that whine, not in a begging type of cry, but a wine that you can dine on like bananas and Donkey Kong. Or like Afro beats that get you up on the balls of your feet, winding them brown sugar ingredients for the greedy. Like when you can go ahead and open up so I can feed you. Let me seed you. Sprinkle you with a little bit of knowledge. Let me help you unlock this number one numerical option, this exclusive combination. Let me drip this wisdom from between mine and onto your lips. Because I love to hear all the different ideologies you want to spit. They call me rotten, but have they smelled the flowers in their garden? Yeah, I know they be talking, but it be in my footprints they wishing they was walking, damn near stalking. Trying to keep me from learning how to separate the wheat from the tare. Meanwhile, I'd be like, go ahead somewhere. While I don't have time to care. Imagine taking inner circles and mixing them with alien nations, then trying to take them same crop circles and mix them up like trying to put wolves in cows' clothing. But me, I just be like, move, because you can get out my way. You see, the way this might be calling me, man, it just be calling me, man. I said, the way this might be calling me, man, it be calling me, man, like a dope fiend, or like when Mike be asking Annie, are you okay? I said, the way this might be calling me, man, it just be calling me, man. It be calling me like a dope fiend. Sometimes the way this might be calling me, man, it be calling me like a dope fiend, or like when Mike be asking Annie, are you okay? But you see me, I be poetically starstruck, stuck somewhere between writing out and playing scenes in my mind. Like, imagine getting the best head from the brain of the class. Anyway, like I said, this rhyme gonna go a few times between love and passion because I'm never a hater. So I'm just going ahead and hashtag it with my name. That's Melissa. You'll want to spell that Malysa. But if you flip it around and pronounce it again, it sounds like asylum. And yeah, I know that's crazy. Poem.
Wow. She said, that's it. Now, now I'm gonna say this. I have to say this. Yeah, I saw the snap, the crackle, and the pop. Let me tell you something. You have a way of doing a presentation. You have a way of doing a presentation because you said something and you paused and then you dramatize it, you know. So you have some theatrical ways about you when you're presenting it, and that's really cool. So yeah, that's really cool. So I'm thinking you must have been on some stages.
I've been on a couple, but I used to also write plays for church. So it's just the combination of it all, kind of pulling a little bit from my community, the people I fan out about,
Hmm.
and just allowing it all to build a bigger, better me, because it's all for somebody else ultimately.
Yes. And I saw the snap. What was the snaps about? I saw you doing them snaps over there, Divine.
I loved it. That was a testament of the open mic, just getting on that stage. Feed me that calling. I like how you was representing Afro beats in there because I believe Afro beats has changed the world. You having the smelling the flowers and hashtag Malaysia. Yes.
Buddha,
I
Buddha,
love
Buddha.
it.
I loved it as well. I have to echo the sentiments about the delivery because it's the cadence and the phrasing and the passion behind how you put the words together and how you express them that made it that much more impactful. And it definitely is. It is a poet's piece.
Mm. Oh, Lene.
Okay, cool. So my mute wouldn't change. But there were so many lines ago. There were so many lines. The cadence again, how she performed it. When she said, "Go ahead and open up so I can feed you." Oh, I felt that shit. It was. I mean, excuse me. Oh, see, that's what happened. That's what happened. I'm so sorry, but that's how I felt. Like that was when you go to your mama's house. She's like, look, now come here real quick. Come here. Let me tell you something real quick. Like that's how I felt. And then when she said they call me rotten, but have they smelt their own? Like basically, have you
Ooh,
smelt your own what you
ooh,
call fruit in your garden?
ooh.
Like have you tried to smell that? But y'all call me rotten. Okay, cool. And was it the inner circle line was the best line, hands down, hands down. The inner circle mixed with alienation. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Y'all, let me tell you something. I think I just broke my glasses, but it's cool. Let me tell you something. That line right there, to literally say that was genius, because to show the basically to blend the circles, the inner circle, which is, could be my soul tribe, whatever the case may be, and then to have people on the outside that don't even care about you or don't even rock with you or don't even want you to succeed, to blend that together. And what, Bruh, I
Wow.
tell you,
So
I
how
broke my
how
glasses.
does
I'm okay
this
with it.
all make you feel? How does this all make you feel listening to this?
Me? Um, Here's the thing. I actually met Lene and she recorded this poem for me. In front of an art gallery where I was getting ready to go in and do an open mic. And I remember she just gave me like the biggest hug behind it. She was so giddy. And I was like, okay. It was literally the first time, because you know, you have circles of people all the time that come around you. So I echo what the other artists were saying about, you may hear stuff, but it's from your inner circle. And so you're like, oh, okay, y'all rock with me. But I feel like when she came, and I did that poem for her, she was like, wait, let me get my phone out. I need to record this. And it was just it for this particular poem. What she doesn't understand is she is the person who literally set on fire me doing it on a more repetitive basis, because it was literally just going to be a piece and then move on. But like her excitement for it, I realized that a lot of people like it, especially because of the little Michael Jackson bit and Pookie bit in the middle. So people generally tend to resonate there. So I'm excited. I appreciate you guys.
Wow, that's amazing. Lene, you see? Now you
Look,
did that. You did
say
that.
Ashe. I received that. I received that. And then I know y'all heard this line. I know y'all heard it. The best head from the head of the class. Honey, I'm gonna leave that right there.
So now that's on you, sister. That's on you. You did that. Okay. Wow. Well, that's amazing. That's amazing. And I'm loving how y'all are feeding each other's soul and just affirming one another, because a lot of times you need that. You need that because, like you said, you didn't realize. You didn't realize, Melissa. And now you know. And it just brought out more of it. So I love it. So Lene, I guess, ooh, Buddha coming now. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Come
my
on up
goodness.
here, Buddha.
Oh
That's
my
it. Come on
goodness.
up.
Well, and if you didn't know, and you never been here before for the cipher, you definitely want to hang around. I need y'all to get them words, get them words together, because I can't wait to see what they do with that. And Lene is going to participate, by the way. So y'all don't want to, but we're going to let
Every
Buddha
time.
come. Ooh, child. Come on, Buddha.
All right, this piece is entitled Nouns. Looks like we're living in a time when folks don't know how to properly address each other.
Mm.
They're disrespectful. They spew downright ignorant stuff out their mouths and have seemingly forgotten that we're all human beings. I have a suggestion that can safely be used for all. Noun is one of the only N words that should ever be used when addressing black people. Noun. It's all encompassing. Hey, look at that noun over there. All nouns deserve respect. I'm a noun, and so are you. Noun. How about that? Is that easy enough? Does that break it down in terms simple enough for you to understand how to properly address others? I'm a noun. You're a noun. We're all nouns. Can you get with that? Try it out. And just maybe the empathy, the compassion, the understanding, the respect for others will guide our words, our thoughts, our attitudes, and our actions toward each other. Because we're all nouns. Did it slip your mind that you were one too? Poem.
You better
Wow.
spit.
Yeah, I saw the lag. Now that time I saw the lag. I saw it, but I could hear you, but I saw what you were saying because he described in the beginning the lag. That's the first time I saw it that time. But wow, the noun?
Wait a minute, before we even go any further, Buddha, I need you to explain that poem. Explain that poem. Teach, because you are a teacher.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna try to do the radio edit version because I know we got time. Um, I found that in these days and times that it is, for whatever reason, with some people asking them too much for them to call you what you should be called and not what they want to call you. And even if it may not be what they're comfortable with, it's a matter of respect. So if you want to be addressed a certain way, that's how you should address each other. If you want other people to address you a certain way, then that's what you mean. It doesn't mean that you're gonna call somebody out their name if that's not their name. So with all of the politics around language and this and that, I was like, you know what? Let's go back to the basics. What is the one thing aside from a human being or a race of people that we all are? We're nouns. And a noun could be a person, a place, or a thing. And
Come
some
on.
of us, if we're fortunate, we've been all three at the same time and at different times in our lives. So that's why I go back to that. I'm a noun, you're a noun, we're all nouns. You keep complicating it. It's not complicated. It's simple. This is what we all are. Whether you want to accept it, whether you want to embrace it. If you forget that we're human beings, because some people do function like AI bots today. Let's be real. They've forgotten their humanity and all sense of humanness. But if we want to get back to the basics, we're all nouns.
Wow. 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 Melissa, what you say to that?
First of all, my mind was somewhere completely there and somewhere else. I was like, ooh, we're all nouns, as in the present, as
Mhm.
in we're the assignment, as in we are literally what's going on. And so I thought of it both in the descriptive and both in the way that you presented it, like it's a call, like same place we've all kind of been this evening. It's a calling, it's a call to action. We are the nouns. And the fact that you can receive it or not.
Mm,
People will throw those things at you. You can either take it, you can wear it, or you can let that thing go. But the moral of the story is we are,
mm.
period. I enjoyed that.
We are. Ooh, divine.
We are here. What a testament of respect. I like that, especially in this day and age where there's not a lot of respect found on the internet. You see all kind of crazy stuff on the internet, and all these keyboard thugs just typing all kind of craziness and nonsense or whatnot. But just what a testament of respect. And I like hearing that and the clarity of it. We call that at Langston's Parlor. We call that those are nectar poems. Nice, sweet, to the point. That's like how Langston used to write. And yo, I love it. I love that, Buddha.
Ooh,
Appreciate you for that. Yes.
y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready, Lene.
Yes.
Wow.
First and foremost, that's why we had to get the backstory first. But how that was the first poem that I've ever heard Buddha say when we first met. That was the first poem. So as soon as he said nouns, I knew there was that poem. I was like, yes, yes, yes. But the description you gave, where we're just all nouns, we're all nouns, and how it, just to piggyback whatever has already said, but how you broke that down is a whole other layer to my mind that has been blown that I didn't even like. I never thought about it like that. The whole like we've all and to say that we've all hopefully we've been all three. You've been a place, you're a person, or you're a thing. That oh my your poem breaks down so many layers and so many opportunities for somebody else to sit there and crack that open too and to crack open more. That was beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Person, place, or thing. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all have me so engrossed in here. Normally when I'm doing this, right, you would see me and I would be posting and I have stuff going across the screen and I'm just going, but I'm just taking it all in. Y'all got me just in here taking it all in because this is like, wow, this is good. This is good. It's always good, but thought provoking, very thought provoking. So I thank y'all so much. This is really empowering and educational at the same time. So you did it again, Lene. You did it again.
It's a blessing, man. It's a
You did it again.
blessing just to
You
have
know?
so many beautiful creative spirits around you. Like it makes it so easy to once you are truly in your lane, and from that point, and you move with authenticity. It is so easy to have these encounters. It is so
Yes.
wonderful and juicier to have these encounters,
Yes.
these conversations, these connections, because every person that you attract is attracted to you because of how you are. So remember that if anything, you are what you attract. So if you have inner peace and inner joy and you project that out, you're going to attract people that enlighten that part of you. So take time
Mm.
to really dig in deep to yourself so that way you can have moments like this to see how far you dug deep down by having interactions with other people that reflect it.
Wow. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, like we were saying earlier, this is just the virtual version, right? We actually have a live version, you know, we have a live version, like right here. Lene is doing it right here. You're going to see it if you go there in DMV. She's got it for you April 26th. So you want to make sure that you check it out. And now she's gathering them up. They're going to do a powerful cipher for you. But mark this date and make sure you go check it out because I'm telling you, it's going to be something. And then the other one is the one that we're doing here in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's going to be this one right here. So come meet us in person and really, we're going to turn these into live meet and greets too, live meet and greets. So we want to see you, we want to meet you, and I'm going to do some interviews on the set too. So get the story told, get you some marketing material, get you some content, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So right now we coming to you in the audience so we can get a cipher going on. So what we
But we
got?
got one more round. We got one more
Oh, we got
round.
another round. Oh,
We got
sucky.
one more round because we just can't
Okay.
get enough of these poets. We just can't. We need one more, like one more. So with that being said, but get ready for that cipher. So what's gonna happen is when it's time to do the cipher, the freestyle, we're gonna ask you, yes, you right there. I always talk to you right there. Every time. Put the food down and listen to me. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask y'all to pick one word, put it in the comments, one word that you have either felt this whole show or you've been thinking about all day that you wanted somebody to explain, or you one word that you've been curious about having somebody say out loud. But pick that one word and put it in the comments. And then we're going to do a cipher. Everybody's going to put their poetic flows onto it and then teach you something good, honey. Okay. So we're going to get back to the last round, the final round, where these poets are about to put the stank in the foot and put it on your neck, honey.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
So
mm, mm.
we gonna keep this going. All right. So for the third round, we're gonna bring up divine style.
That the subway poet. My goodness. Oh my goodness. The man who has been on Instagram since 2017 and been feeding folk. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome. Man, thank you so much for the space and everybody in. I'm just so honored to be here with all y'all. I wrote this piece. I had an opportunity to spit this piece for the last poets, and just it was so good hearing their words, and was like my thank you to the last poets. So this piece is called "Now in Revolution," and I was the first time I read this piece was at the Langston Hughes house where we do a poetry writing workshop every Saturday. Super dope. So this is called "Now in Revolution," and the light blinds me to the light. James Baldwin. Sometimes the light captures my vision, transforms thought, and returns us back to a craft that we are all destined to become. Like the question, ain't thy hood worthy to transform into a paradise, to degentrify a once ghetto, to reparate the people, to heal us back in place, to be the royal guards we once were? In God you trust, huh? Stop lying. Politicizing us citizens that sold out on the comfortableisms and material gasms that distort our spiritual mean, because no fake king can prosper. No one shall dictate your glory. Love has always been played like video games, transforming into robots and artificial intelligent agents that will try to cast dominion over your soul. Hold steady in them books. Lose yourself on an island of revolutionary healing. Pray your heartbeat back, fish your broken limbs, heal like dandelions. Sage the history of construct bands, demand dividends that will make Louis Armstrong blow his trumpet in the heavens and have us all have us psyched up like it's revelations. We are here, standing in a united front, spine mighty as titanium, in every hue of soil, we are the earth, angry at a construct that could poison us in the black, trap us back to life unraveling soul that coils tight and curl like wool and leather skin that stretches over a hollow Balboa tree fistened with holy nails that create a sound wave that can alter the universe like mustard seed. And ain't you that drum that catapults rhythm, naturally attracting jealousy from a constructed classical genre that tries to take your beat away? And ain't you that dance that survives off the bass, the blues, the origin of breaking down struggle and creating culture like the Bronx did? And ain't you that griot that holds the fire in your tongue of ancestral memories spoken up for all the children of the sun? Do you identify with this construction that is ruled by the stars? Or are you somewhere off in Mars? Poem. Now in revolution. Yay!
Wow. 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 Wow.
What? Oh, Dante's like the Spike Lee of freaking poetry. Like Dante will take you on a whole cultural, oh my gosh, adventure. But you talk of you are like that visionary. You give so much. You don't just give poetry. You give the vision. You give the lesson. You give the whole backstory. You give the struggle, the pain of not just African American people, but Afro Latina. You give all everybody a shine of the brown community, and even allies. But you really, really crack open the culture in every poem that you do. You are teaching in there and also showing basically like what it is now. So you're showing the past, the present, and what could be in your poetry.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Man, you want to add anything to that, Melissa?
I the lines that stuck out was about Langston Hughes. When you were talking about, oh my God, I was right about the mustard seed. I about fell off on that one because, baby. And when you said about identifying with the alignment of the stars or something to that regard, and I was like, ooh, again, what do you call yourself? What do you
Mm.
agree with? What do you say you are? Who do I say I am? Yeah, this has been powerful, so I appreciated that. And it all keeps coming around back to center and spiritual self knowledge of self in whatever capacity you gather you. So yeah, I'm eating all this right here.
Oh, eat it up, Buddha.
Mm.
Honestly, I'm still somewhere on Mars. I'm
Wow.
that powerful. I'm somewhere on Mars, and I'm gonna be there for a minute. I'm not trying to leave because It's cosmic, it's universal, it's cultural, and it's hitting all the right notes. And I'm
Wow.
seeing like how all of our work is connected as well. We're all touching on some of the same themes, even though we're bringing it our own way. You can see how there's like a weave. There's something that's weaving all of our stuff together. So
And now you understand what I said in the beginning about how Lene does this. It never fails. Whenever she brings poets together, it gels like this. She said she's led by the spirit, so you heard her say that, right? She does it every time. She doesn't miss it. And that's why I said in the beginning, what do you have up your sleeve? So today it's about you finding out who you are, because a lot of you are touching on purpose and understanding about your mission in life. And so it's something. And again, things don't happen by mistake. You see what my shirt says, life, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, man, the universe, what you attract, like she said, it all comes out. Okay, next one, Lene.
It does. It all comes out, and it is coming out just beautifully. Y'all just, I'm sitting on my floor, and I'm surprised I haven't caved myself through the floor the way I just over here grounding myself listening to y'all. I'm telling you, this has been such a beautiful night, and we're gonna keep it rolling because I cannot wait to see what y'all do with this freestyle.
Oh my goodness,
So
that's
you know they're gonna bring it. You know it. If they write this stuff down, imagine on the top of the dome.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. So we're gonna keep this rolling. We're gonna bring up next Miss Melissa, the exclusive.
All right,
Yes, yes.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, you're getting ready for a treat. I'm telling you right now, if you're just catching it, go back, do the replay, because you definitely want to hear these. Man, you want to hear these poets. All right, let's go, Melissa.
First, let me start with this apology. Simply put, I'm sorry. But before you turn around and your face begins to frown, baby, look back. Because them features, they're top shelf. Looking at you is like I'm looking at my own self. And with that being said, yeah, I know I have messed up in quadruplet ways. But I promise that through those crashes and waves, I was only trying to teach myself to swim. And I was trying to find my place in him. You see, just like you, I've been through love and lust, hurt, harm, shame, and even running game. You've seen me hustle and you've seen me tussle. So unfortunately, I do understand what you see because you got to see your life through me. Now, my mommy, she did her best, but I digress. And I try not to stress out too much about it because you see, that type of stress will have you sick. And I almost lost my life in a coma behind that same bit. So there are certain parts of my life I had to quit. And I know that I'm talking right. But when you're on the inside, you don't see everywhere that you're blemished. And you're also a split image. So you just take the labels other people give you, wrap up in them, and then internally diminish. Yeah, I get it. The second thing I want to say is you were right for choosing your peace and for protecting your energy. And although I wish I wasn't your target or your subjected choice, I'm just glad that you finally found your voice because I'd rather hear you whining than to know that you're somewhere suffering in silence. Because, baby, you see, I'm never against you. Remember, I'm the one that then called in a few favors from across the sun. Snatched up a few mama sons, told them you can go get your parents, your mother, your father, because I'll square up with either one. I done played the fool purposefully to make sure that I had for you and me, because that's what a mother is supposed to be. And interchangeably, let me unpack my flaws because I'm in no ways perfect. So forgive me for expecting you to be. But I was just scared of you turning into me. You see, because every day I get up, it's a hit or miss. I still struggle with knowing if I deserve simple love, peace, and happiness. Are you hearing this? I said, I still struggle with knowing if I deserve simple love, peace, and happiness. You know, everywhere that I thought it was safe for us to unpack our moving truck, we ended up more mentally, physically, and even spiritually messed up with no time to grieve, no time to heal, no time to rationalize, and no time to buy back the time that got seized. And now we're here. And I swear I can't even recall everything that I've done wrong. And most of it I've had to suppress because it would kill me inside if I had to digest. Yet here I am with my pen and pad, just trying to write out my wrongs. So, lastly, I'm asking you to forgive me. Understand that every moment, second, and hour in time is brand new to me. And yeah, I know this wasn't God's plan for our legacy, but it was indeed the plan of the enemy. So I'm going to renounce my part. You see, I don't want to be another crack in our family's broken heart so it doesn't ruin our generation next. So accept my apology sincerely from your mother, Pawn.
Yo, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait. The way she just gave a beat down and a hug at the same time, the way she just whooped y'all's and then gave you a hug at the same time just now, but then also showed her heart at the at the same exact time, showed all her wounds and said, "Look, you don't need to have these wounds and you don't have to do this kind of stuff, but I'm gonna tell you the truth." The line she said, "I'm nowhere perfect, so excuse me for expecting you to be."
Ooh,
That is
child.
not only
Yes.
respect for yourself, but that respect for others. But it's like, look, I can't expect you to have these expectations if I'm not meeting my own for myself. But I want you to know that I see these expectations you're capable of having. So I had to suppress it because it would have killed me inside if I had to digest it. I almost threw my pen at the phone. What? I would have died basically if I had to digest this stuff. So some stuff was so tough to go through. And so even
Ooh.
though God will tell you that he gives his best situations to his strongest warriors, we know, and everybody's been a warrior to a certain war. Them certain wars, it still is heavy to carry that baggage. It is still heavy to carry that ammunition. It is still heavy to carry those wounds. So to take that moment and sit there and put that in a poem and to say some of the stuff that I went through, that hurt so bad. I had to put it on the back burner because I couldn't deal with it at the moment. I couldn't digest it at the moment because I had to take, oh my gosh. Yeah,
It
that
was
I
so
can go
much.
on for a while for that one.
That was loaded. That was fully loaded. Oh my God. I want to hear what the men have to say, but that was so fully loaded. Oh my God, Melissa.
Yes, I love that piece. I love that piece because it's just showing you us. Parents ain't perfect. You know, our parents ain't perfect. You know, and it makes me want to forgive my father. You know, and I got a lot of angst with my father. You know, listening to that piece. You know, as a mirror of a mother for a mother. You know, all the trials that we deal with in relationships. You know, but you know, you still got to be like fuck the labels. You know, because you have to choose your peace. You got to protect your energy. That's important for us all. You know, you know, I love that piece, but the end is just like, you know, we gotta forgive and we gotta let go of it, you know, so we can move into our love, our peace, our happiness. We all deserve that, right? You know, let go of the weight of others that you ain't supposed to carry. You know, we ain't supposed to be carrying others' weight, and that's what brought that out. That's what I found. What brought out in that poem, and yo, I love that piece. I love that piece. Yes,
Wow.
it's bringing me
Wow.
peace.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
Buddha.
Mhm. Yeah, it's such a heartfelt, such a honest, and some might even say a very raw piece. But these are the types of poems they have to be raw because otherwise you're not going to get anything out of it. It's like you have to tell the truth. So it's like you give the gut punch, but you give the love and the forgiveness too, because that means that you've learned the power of releasing, the power of letting go, the power of saying somebody has to be strong enough to stop this from messing up the generations that are going to follow. And I think about conversations I've had with my mother and my grandmother about parenting and how, no one knows how really to do this. You don't get a book. When you become a parent, you do the best that you can. And like you said in the poem, it's not perfect. And it's hard for us to expect our parents, let alone ourselves or our kids or whomever, to be perfect because we aren't. And it makes me think of something that I wrote in my previous book, that I can't be any more to you than what I am to myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And
And the
I'm gonna
sooner
tell you something.
sooner we figure that out, the better.
There's not a book on parenting, but Malaysia, the
Hmm.
exclusive. I hope that you have that printed somewhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Not
hope
yet.
that you have that printed somewhere and available because, like you said, some of these pieces need to be heard. They need to be read. They need to be digested. And some people can't digest it by just hearing it. They need to see it and take it in and meditate on it. So I really, some of these pieces y'all have, I hope that y'all have these written and available. And let me just say this, when I do the clips, I will make sure I post your social medias and the different things so people will know, because I will break these up in the clip. That's why I have you come out individually. Sometime I do it now, but I didn't even want no distractions with these pieces. It was like, oh my goodness, I just need to let them take this in. Wow, man. Lene.
They was not playing. They was not playing. They came for the whole every chakra possible. It was like boop 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 boop. Let me align here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move you over here. This looks a little bit all right. Like y'all really, really set everybody up for a
Yes.
full elevation, and we're really grateful for that. Because each poem had it wasn't just one lesson, it wasn't just one, it was so many lessons, it was so much, the cadence, how you performed it. I'm telling you, oh my goodness, it's this has been a lot. Every time we do this show, there, you know how many poems I'll be wanting to write after the shows, and I'm just like, I'm so inspired, I'm so inspired, oh my gosh. But y'all are just so amazing, and I just want
Yeah.
y'all to know that and to really sit with that, because sometimes it just we don't get to be able to sit on the other side of the poem.
Yeah.
We don't get to
And I
sit on
want to
the other
say
side
that.
of the pen.
I want to add to that because I'm not the poet. And so what y'all bring, this right here is necessary. And I want to let you know, this feed is going to go out. It's going to go out on my iHeart Radio feed. It's going to go on my Apple Podcast feed. It's going to go out. These things have to be heard. I choose wisely what I feed out. But this has to be heard. These things have to be heard. And they have to be heard individually. You understand what I'm saying? So some things I do as a collective and some things I do individually. Y'all are definitely teaching tonight. So I won't keep you because I know we're going into the 90-minute mark. But man, I just have to tell y'all, don't stop. Whatever y'all doing, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And if you are going into the public, keep going into the public, keep feeding into the people, keep feeding into them. And yeah, you might have to take this. I hope y'all are reaching like the young adults, man, with this stuff, because people need to hear this. I'm gonna go back to you, Lene, but whew.
Right, right. It's just I keep taking inhales and exhales after each one. But we going in this round three before we start this freestyle with none other than Buddha Desmond. Yes, yes,
Mm,
yes.
mm.
Bring
And
it.
and who is a teacher by profession? Are you a teacher by
You
profession?
No, but I do it though. That's what people been calling me since I was a kid. Or it's like, you should be a
Wow.
professor, you should be a teacher. Like, that's cute, but not right now. But I'm at the
Okay,
point now
so
where it's
yeah,
like I can't deny it because it's just there.
You're a
And my mother,
teacher by
my mother
profession,
taught, my
by
mother taught
confession,
by confession. Yeah, my
by
mother taught English.
confession.
Yeah,
Okay.
my
All
mother
right.
taught
Here we
English before she
go.
went into HR, so it's kind of it's in the blood. It's in the blood.
Uh-huh.
This is called We Are Art. We are art. Art is us. It simmers in the marrow of our bones. It twirls in the curl of our hair. It dances in our spirit. It stirs and uplifts our souls. It floods our cells. It seeps through our pores. Our auras ooze with it. We speak it. We sing it. We live it. We breathe it. Everything we do, everything we create is art. We transformed all that life has given us into works of art. Though our experience has been marred by the unthinkable and the unspeakable, we remain unbreakable. We art victorious. It might be new to you, ain't new to us. We been on. Art is us. We are art. Poem.
Wow. Short and sweet and to the point. And sometimes that's what they need. Sometimes they just need it right there. Just give it to them, you know.
We are
Man,
victorious. Yes. Claim that. Claim that. Putting it right in the pocket. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was beautiful. That was a wonderful way to end all three rounds with just a wonderful stance of just we are art. That's what this is. This is so many different colors on the canvas. There's so many different techniques. There's so many different types of styles here, but we all make one big masterpiece because we are one. We are art. So I love that. I loved it.
yes. So now, Just Star, Caitlin, we need some words, y'all. We need some words. Tell us some words that y'all want us to have these poets to say, including Lene. And we need some words. We need some words off the top. I'm gonna add one up here. I'm gonna throw one up here in the comments. I'm gonna get a word. Let me see what comes to my mind. Oh, we with this kind of a group. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Uh, uh. Let me think. What comes to mind? Oh, we got one. We got one. I see it. I see it. Okay. Okay. Strength. Oh, okay. Okay. Gardener. I see healing. I see um let me see. Strength, gardener, and healing. That's three. Strength, gardener, healing. And let me see. I was gonna say,
So we have strength, healing, and gardener. So might as well just kick this off.
and you got one more.
One more?
You got
Oh,
four.
empathic. Oh,
Em-
empathic. She's giving y'all a
Emphatic.
special bonus word. I just want y'all to know. That's how lit this is.
Don't we
She's
usually
giving
do
y'all a
four?
special bonus word.
Don't we usually do four?
We do three, but we're gonna rock with it. We're
Oh, okay.
gonna do
Oh,
we're gonna do four. This is a bonus word because she look, this is how enlightened and this is how elevated she is right now. She wants to hear y'all really just kick this freestyle off with 4 words. So we're gonna do this because this is what we do, right? Right? We okay, we're gonna do this. All right. So I'm gonna end it.
did you say you gonna end it? You always start, Lene. No, you didn't.
Okay, all right. I thought I was gonna be smooth with that. The door. Okay. So we have 4 words. The Most High, can I smile today? Can I show you the way that I have counted many times that these poets have made and said many rhymes and have made me shine through their experiences? Their healing shows appearances in their flow, in their cadence, in their poetry. Can you flow with me because we are healing? Let me see your garden. Let me see your garden because I see you peeling all the layers in this moment from these poets showing you all their different flavors. So let me get a taste. Let me see you put yourself in first place. Oh my God, the Most High, can I show you how they have made me feel? I can recuperate. I can feel my strength and vibe in myself. I know for a fact that love is in myself because they have shown me mental and self wealth. Oh my gosh, the Most High, can I tell you how happy I am to be me, seeing them be them?
You go, girl. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Woo! Man, who next? Who next? Who next? Ooh.
Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all
I'm
just
gonna put the camera on
well
you. When the
then.
camera come on you, when you see yourself, then you just go. Woo!
People always talk about my strength. And while it may be seen as a strength in terms of a strong quality in terms of my character, I'm more than my strength. Sometimes I need somebody to be strong for me. But how often do we get the opportunity or the experience of having others be strong for us? Regardless of that, it doesn't stop. We've got to keep it moving. And while I'm on this journey, I realize that I'm the one that is responsible for my own healing. I can't lay that in anyone else's lap but my own. But the joy that comes when I know that I have taken the time to focus on my own healing and the betterment of my wellness. Oh, how much things can be so free and so clear, and how I get that much closer to being the gardener of my dreams. Because again, it all comes back to me and what I'm doing to make where I am even better so that when the future arrives, I don't have to worry about all those things in the past. I can keep it moving because I took the time to heal. I took the time to embrace being free because there simply is no other way to be. Might be emphatic. Some might say not emphatic enough, but I think it's emphatic for me. And that's just how it is and how it's going to be.
Yes, yes.
I like this. I like this. You know, sometimes when you just say a name and people know who's coming, but I like just putting people on the spot. Yes.
Whew, I'd like to interrupt this construct. Like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm on this journey of healing and trying to seal off the things that would crawl into my life and try to disrupt it, right? You see, for me, strength be my peace and my energy. I don't know how to till the ground without having my God and my prayer life and my faith around. Trying to bury that mustard seed so I can be the best me way above this universe and on through eternity. Trying to leave a legacy, trying to be the best so I can see above ground level. So I can make sure that this weapon that's me is formed to take out the devil. Although it's not my place, it's really God's grace that gets me through. And yeah, I knew sometimes I get in my own way, but I'm here today to say I'm out because being emphatic is fantastic. And that's the only thing that I want to be about.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Woo, ciao. My
Yes,
Lord.
yes.
Mm, mm, mm. Come on, we got to go to the underground subway. Oh.
God, give us the grace to be emphatic wonders that we are. Give us the strength to move in silence, to move with our voices wide open in sound. Give us the strength to be the gardeners of our lights that we can be abound in. So much healing, so much dealing, life every single day through our poetry. It's how we be. And I'm not used to freestyling, so this is how I be. I'm here. I'm now. I'm in the now. So we are the light. We are the wonders of the world. Let's rise. Yay!
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Oh my Lene, girl.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh,
Mm.
I love
Oh,
it. It was like a wonderful prayer
oh,
at the end. I love it.
oh, y'all are so
Oh,
gifted. Y'all don't even understand how talented you are. To be able to do that so eloquently with meaning the way y'all did, that's just man, that's powerful. That's powerful, that's powerful. I want to thank y'all so much for giving me the honor of coming on this platform, with Nae's help and letting me help to be the catalyst to get this out because this right here is needed. It's so needed. And I just thank y'all so much. And I just appreciate y'all. This was really, really, really a blessing. And I would just love for y'all to take a moment to give a closing statement and just remind the people of who you are. Say your name, your social media handles, how they can reach you. If you have something coming up, let them know and just kind of go like that. And I will tell you how we do this. We will start out with the ladies first. So we'll let you go, Malaysia. And then we will go to Buddha and Divine, and then I'll let Lene, and then I will close it out. And then I'll just ask you to hang around while I do the outro, while the outro goes. And man, we're gonna cut this up, chop this up, and get this out because the world needs this. But thank you guys. Thank you so, so, so much. Oh my God. Just Star says I gotta catch some D's now. It's way past my bedtime. She said I gotta go. She said been a great show. Oh my God. She said big up to yourselves, man. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Just Star, so much. We appreciate you. We're gonna put it out there. It'll be available now. As soon as we end for replay, you can click the link and share it, send it out on ebook. But let me let you do your closing so we won't keep y'all. But my goodness, thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, Malaysia, Buddha. Did I say Buddha? Then Divine, then Lene? Is that how I said it? And then we'll close it out. Your name, how they could reach you, anything you have coming up, and any closing remarks.
Me first. Okay, so I appreciate you all. Again, my name is Melissa, Malysa. If you flip it around, pronounce it again, it sounds like asylum. And yeah, I know that's crazy. So you can find me pretty much anywhere on social media. You can find me on TikTok under Melissa the Exclusive, Instagram, Facebook, all Melissa the Exclusive, YouTube, Melissa the Exclusive. Again, I do open mics, audio version on the Clubhouse app with Artie Fox on Mondays. That is Penning New Paths. I also help co-host several different other podcasts. One of them, which airs, is going to be airing. We're going to be recording right after this with the Intellectual Soapbox. Shout out to them. Also, Great Lyricists Only, where we interview some of hip hop's most legendary people and lyricists. Battle rappers. We've had the opportunity to interview quite a few people. You can always catch those replays on Spotify, Clubhouse as well. And Jack of All Talks, also another spot that I help co-host. And we just talk about everyday events. So if you're looking for me, looking for any events, traveling, anything, just pop over to one of my social medias. I'm also super goofy, so I like to share funny clips of myself doing any and everything. Not everything, but or anything, but close enough. Nonetheless, find me there. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Keep pouring in. Period.
This has
Buddha.
been this has been an amazing night. I'm so happy to have been part of it and to have shared the stage with my co-features. You were all phenomenal, and thank you so much to Crystal and Lene for putting this together, for curating something that, if we could use the word perfect, this was perfect. Or as close to perfect as we could get. The assembling of all of this wonderfulness tonight. Again, my name is Buddha Desmond. That's Buddah, not to be confused with the Buddha. Buddha Desmond. And you can find me at Buddha Desmond on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can, if you're interested in more about me, you can go to those channels. If you're interested in reading some of my books, they are available on Amazon.com. My two most recent books are entitled Everything I Missed at Home, and the one that came out last year that I mentioned earlier tonight is entitled Coming Up from the Downside, Finding Joy in Our Song. So, no matter whatever it is that you want to do for you, whatever way you want to direct your life, just remember that you're the one that is writing the story. You're writing the script. And if it's something that isn't flowing right, you have it within your power to change it. And if you can't do it, then find the right people that can help you get to where it is that you're trying to be. Keep it pushing. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Peace and love. Thank you. Thank you for everybody in this space too. Crystal, Lene, Melissa and Buddha. I appreciate everybody in this space. My name is The Divine Styles, aka Dante Palayo, and I do host a space called the Original Poets Open Air Open Mic on Instagram Live every Sunday. So tap in, just follow at The Divine Styles on Instagram. And we go live from 12 p.m. to 2:22 p.m. The goal of the open mic is to get 17 poets on the live. So yo, tap in, shine your light and your wonder. Everybody in this space is wonderful. Those that are watching, those that are here performing today, y'all did that, And Lene, Crystal, I thank you very much for having this space and just, considering me for being a part of this space too.
Oh, thank you all. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being great. Just look at you, just being so amazing, so awesome, so authentic, showing your authenticity. But thank you so much. My name is Lanai Monroe. You can follow me on Instagram, Lanai Monroe 91. Also, I'm a part of a Poetry Life events as well too, so you can follow that page as well as the culture of the unspoken word. So yeah, definitely just make sure you follow. Um, and then we have a show coming up, April this Saturday, 8 p.m. with T Brown Boogie Down being the feature. So make sure y'all tune in for that. If you are in Frederick, come show love. Come, it's only $10. Come check us out. It's gonna be music, instruments, musicians, poetry, everything you can think of. And then on the 17th, y'all, May 17th, y'all, in North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, we will be there. And we need all y'all to show up. North Carolina, we raise up. But I need y'all to come out and show out. If you want to be a feature, definitely DM me or either Miss Crystals that are on this flyer, and we'll definitely get you listed. We already have two uh, features that will be presented tomorrow, posted tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that. Other than that, if you're looking for me, you'll know where to find me. Peace and blessings to y'all. Have a great night.
And I'm thankful to have had all of these wonderful guests. We'll be back. We're here on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. Story time with Shout Crystal. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please, please, please hit the subscribe button. We ask you to do that. Go check out some of the stories already. We have had some amazing, amazing, amazing stories. Oh gosh, you just really have to go check out some of the previous culture of the unspoken word and just see what some of the poets have done. Oh my goodness, you definitely want to go see those. We're getting there. We're getting there, y'all. I think the numbers are climbing, and like I said, we're excited about where we're going and the people that are listening and the people that are coming and the things that are in the making. I think we almost at 400,000 views, so we're getting there. So it's happening. It's happening. So I want to say good night. I want to say thank you once again. I'm Crystal, your hope catalyst. My mission to disturb the gift, instill hope, and save life. See you again on the next story time. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
A catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal is the one to stir up gifts and save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey!